Hi guys, and welcome back to another vlog style video. Okay, so I need to spray up one order of A Court of Mist and Fury and one order of The Cruel Prince. The person that's ordered the Order of the Cruel Prince wants it with a white background, so all of this is going to become white, and the person who's ordered A Court of Mist and Fury wants it black, so this is going to become black. And then you've got to leave it for 2 days after it's been painted, and then spray it, and then spray it, and then spray it. So the whole process for changing the backboard to a new colour is quite long. I don't mind it because it's not particularly difficult. It's just long to make sure that all of the paint is dry before you then go and put stencils on it. So these are some orders that need to go. I've also got to do Gearbreaker and the Zodiac Academy, and I'm going to do those today if possible. As you can see, I've already got one order packaged up and ready to go. I need to put the address on it, so don't worry, you know, it is blank. You can't see anything. Also, all of my stencils have just arrived. This is a sneak peek for what I'm going to do on Cinder, and these are also the edges I'm going to put on Gearbreaker as well. So all of those stencils have arrived. I have a collab coming up with Paper Fury, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to paint up Kingdom of the Wicked for her, and the stencils have just arrived in with that package, and they couldn't be more amazing. I am so happy with the results. So yes, make sure that if you haven't already seen that video, see that video, because I did some of my best work. I'm really proud of it. I wrote a to-do list, so I'm going to read down my to-do list because these are probably things that you're going to see in the vlog section. So paint the Zodiac Academy, paint Gearbreakers, paint the Cruel Prince, paint A Court of Mist and Fury. So those are my orders. Then I've got to do a design for Hush, and Hush is this one right here. It's by Sky Melky Wegner. Sky Melky Wegner. So I've got to do that. That is a commission for actually my father-in-law's mother, grandmother-in-law, partner's nan. Then I need to paint up Blood and Honey and God and Monsters, and Serpent and Dove should be arriving soon, but I had to get there from a different place because for some reason on Amazon it was like 30 quid, but on Book Depository it was like 12, so still waiting on Serpent and Dove to turn up. And I also need to paint my staging books. If you saw in my last video, what my staging books are basically they're books, hardback books that I got from the charity shop. So, you know, I don't really care what's in them or whatever, but I'm going to paint up their edges with solid colour, so that I can use them to stage other books in photographs, and I can use them for background photos on my website and all of those other things. So I've got 10 at the moment, as some of the books on my bookshelf are also going to have solid colour. But all in all, I'm going to need something close to like 50 staging books. So, you know, like it is a lot. And because of that, I'm thinking of getting some new shelves to put them all on. Then we need to design a design for the Wicked King, because the person who ordered the Cruel Prince also wants a copy of the Wicked King. And then need to take some new website photos. So that is a lot to be getting on with, as you can tell. On top of that, I now need to film about 6 YouTube videos as well because all of the stencils have arrived. So there is a lot to do. I think I'm going to start with painting up A Court of Mist and Fury and the Cruel Prince in full colour, and then I'm going to move on to the Zodiac Academy, and I'm going to do all of that this evening, preferably before I need to drop my partner to the station. And then you probably won't see me film Gearbreakers because I'll film that as like a separate video for YouTube, and I want to get that done today because I don't think I'm going to get all that done today because it's already, you know, it's 4 o'clock, I finished work, there isn't that much time. So let's do this. Guys, so it is a few days later. What have I got done? So you can see the backgrounds for A Court of Mist and Fury and The Cruel Prince are in the middle of sort of drying. They take so long to dry because I put on a really good layer of paint. It can take up to a week for it to all of the layers to dry completely. So I'm waiting for that at the moment. So this one's obviously black and that one's white. I have finished the Order of the Zodiac Academy, and what I realised is that so this is KDP. So for those of you who aren't aware of different kinds of publishing out there, there's obviously your traditional publishers, but in self-publishing there is a print-on-demand system run by Amazon called KDP, and this book is clearly produced by that system. Because the insides are brand new. Also, you know, it does say on the back printed by Amazon, but the insides are brand new. So this one doesn't match the one that I got originally. Let me go get that. So this is my version, and if we look at that, the text is very, very different. You know, and chapter headings, kind of, they look like that. So this is my version, which is the old version. The new version is a lot prettier. The layout is so much nicer and cleaner for the text parts, and they've got these glorious chapter pages. I mean, look, isn't that stunning? So I'm very jealous to the person who ordered this because they have now got a fantastic new inside to the Zodiac Academy. So I need to paint up gear breakers, but I'm actually going to wait until tomorrow to do that because I want to make sure that I can give it all the attention it deserves. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to paint up some of my staging books. If you didn't watch, you know, other parts of the video, I've explained what they are, but I'm going to do matte colours on those and see where we get to. guys, so it is another day if you can't tell. What am I doing? So over here we've got, we're in the middle of a sprayed edge for A Court of Mist and Fury. So we need to finish spraying and painting that up today. I have also just received another order for A Court of Mist and Fury, so I need to put in the order for the stencils for those. Over there we've got the Cruel Prince that's all painted up now, so I need to spray that. We have the Order of the Zodiac Academy, which I need to box up, and I need to paint up Gearbreakers. And those are just the orders that I've got. So that's probably what you'll see me doing now. You'll definitely see me doing this. And then I also need to email a couple of different people that I'm working on for what I'm calling a limited collection or limited special collection at the moment. I will come up with a better name for it in the future. So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. So let's dive in. Hi guys, okay, so I am going to do some packing now, and I am going to film it. I have to pack 3 books. It's the A Court of Mist and Fury, Gearbreaker, and then Zodiac Academy, and then 2 sets of stencils for 2 separate customers. Label them up and ship that off. I don't know where we got to with the last vlog update. But I have finished all of the staging books, as you can see they're over there. So I've already taken some photos of these books. I actually have obviously my own copy of Zodiac Academy. I don't think I've got an updated version of Court of Mist and Fury. I think I've still got my one with the old cover, so I might buy one for myself and paint it up for myself so I can take more photos, as that is the book that I have sold the most copies of in terms of doing a special edition. So perhaps I should have one of my own to include in more like staging photos, to, you know, so more people see it. I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to do that now. Then I'm going to hop to the post office, hopefully get my nails done, and then see where we are. I'm not going to film the next part because that's putting the addresses on, and obviously that's all confidential information. But yeah, that is just packing up the orders. So then I'm going to head out. Hi guys, welcome back to the Kingdom. Hope you guys are doing well. So it's obviously a brand new day today. It is after work on a Friday, and obviously, you know, like it's November, December now, so it's incredibly dark out. So that's why the lighting is a bit odd. So I'm going to paint some new books up now to fulfill some orders. I've actually had orders for like entire series or collections come through at the moment, which is quite nice. One of the things you're not going to see me paint is I've recently had an order for the entire Twilight. I don't know what to call it because it's obviously a quartet of books. Then they're like, what was it, the Life of Britannia or something like that little novelette on the end. But it's all 5 books with their white covers, paperback. They want like a blood design across all 5 of them, so that when they stack up together the design continues across, and then silver. So if you saw my Realmbreaker design, it's like that with red and silver as opposed to red and gold. So you're not going to see that because that happened today, so I've ordered the books today, which means it'll arrive at some point next week. But the other books that I'm going to paint up today, we've got Vicious and Vengeful as a box set, and we've also got Curse of Dark and Lonely box set, and obviously got that fantastic holographic spine. Ugh. So I'm going to paint those up now. All of the stencils are right here, along with some brand new stencils I got. So I'm doing a collaboration with London Apples to do one of the books by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I think it's called, what's it called? Storm and Fury. And it comes, the pages are relatively flat, they're flat enough for me to paint. But it comes with this fantastic blue cover on it, which I love. Thankfully my design doesn't need me to go over it at all, but it's really going to stand out with this stencil I've got, which is this eye and star stencil. So you're going to see that in a video that's coming up. Obviously it's going to have a sprayed edge as well with an ombre and all sorts. Hi guys, it is now obviously a brand new day, and what I'm going to do is just finish up what I started last night. So as you can see, I did the background colour sprayed edges for the 5 books, so for the Cursebreaker trilogy and for the Vicious Vengeful duology. So I'm just going to finish those up now with their details. Hi guys, welcome back to another After Work Kingdom Book Designs running session. So what have I got to do today? I need to order some stencil designs. I need to cut some of the simpler ones. I cut a lot of the simpler ones and do all of that reading myself. Anything more complicated than that? Nah, I send it out because it's just a lot of time and it makes me feel, I don't know, it puts me off actually creating and doing stuff. So if it's a complicated design I just send it out and have it come to me pre-weeded, which is good. So the last week has been insane. I think, you know, obviously it's the run up to Christmas. We are now in December, but I have had like over £700 worth of gross revenue in like the last 2 weeks come into my business. And that's a lot. Like, you know, some of my books are worth £60, some of the work I do is worth £30, but still, like, £700 gross revenue is a lot. So I'm a little bit stressed getting all of that out the door. But thankfully, one of my biggest clients, she wants an entire 8-book series. She has very gracefully said that she doesn't need it before Christmas, so she's happy for me to start in January, which is a good thing because it gives me a little bit more breathing room. So yeah, I'm going to send out some stencil designs. I'm going to do some packaging, which I'll show you guys. Another design I need to design is for Lore. I don't know if you can see that. I saw, well, in fact I own the Fairy Loot edition, the hardback edition of this book, and they did really lovely sprayed edge on it, but it isn't what I would have chosen, so I'm not really using that as inspiration. But I'm thinking either the black and gold or the white and gold, leaning more towards black and gold. What do you guys think? Anyway, I need to design that and package up some orders. So let's do this. So first up to be packaged, we've got this duology. So this will probably be like the final little bit of the vlog. So what am I going to do? So we've got a whole bunch of books over here. I think you can see some of them that I need to package up and ship out, which will probably be the very last bit of the vlog. There are like 4 packages there. I need to return that. And then there are 2 more that I need to ship out. Oh, fun. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to paint up this with a sprayed edge in a back. And then so I can to see if I can get this shipped out on Monday as well, because today is Saturday, and it would be very useful if I could just get these all off to the post office at the same time, because of the Christmas rush, there are loads and loads and loads of people at the post office, so it's taking a lot longer for me to send all of these things off, and obviously they all come in like boxes, so it's getting a little bit difficult to carry them, which is good. I have had to close my store, my Etsy store, because I've had so many orders, and a lot of people have been like, I want it before Christmas, I want it before Christmas, and that's great, and I have actually been able to manage to get all of the ones that have specifically asked to get it before Christmas out, but I'm overwhelmed with orders at the moment, which is a fantastic thing to be, and I'm not complaining. Like, thank you to everyone who has purchased something. You guys are absolutely awesome. But to make sure that I actually do quality work, I've had to close my store for a little bit, but I will be opening it again in the new year. So if you want to buy yourself a book, or if you want to buy yourself a custom book, then you know, don't be afraid to message me. Don't be afraid to go to my website where all of the custom work is open. I need to put a notice actually on there that custom work will be resuming in January, so nothing bought at the moment will be out before Christmas. In fact, I'm going to put that note on before I start doing anything, just so that everyone is aware of the situation. Had a little bit of a disappointing week this week. I say that in terms of like the books that I received. So I have had an order for a copy of my Clockwork Angel design, and it came with the, you know, I think it's like the 10th anniversary special edition, which is obviously not an edition that I can then paint up, because obviously it's inlaid beautifully with this wonderful design, and it's a lovely, lovely edition of a book, don't get me wrong, but it isn't obviously what my customer asked for, so I had to send that back and then search around online for another copy of the book, and I also placed an order for these Violent Delights, and it's got rejected. So it'd been in for a week and then they cancelled it with no warning or any reason. They just cancelled the order. So I'm assuming that they can't find the book, which is very frustrating. I'm assuming that they either can't find the book or they don't have it or whatever. So I've gone online and I've bought actually a lot of new copies of these Violent Delights, because I do love that book. It's fantastic, and I've got no problem keeping a few in stock because it does sell quite well. I also think I'd like to send one to Chloe Gong. But yeah, that's kind of been incredibly disappointing, because obviously I cannot paint up a book if I don't have it and it's not a good enough quality to paint up. So yeah, a bit disappointing. Also, when Caraval turned up, it again wasn't the edition that I wanted to turn up. So I've had a conversation with my buyer. It's obviously got this fantastic design on the front, and I'm going to do my Remember It's Only a Game design on the back, because I think that will gel better with this version of the book than the front cover design that I've got online will. I'm going to have to take that listing down as well, because I can't find versions of this. I just need to go through my whole store and just take a lot of my listings down, because I just can't find these versions of the book anymore, which is very sad. But on positive news, we've had progress with my limited editions. So these will be books with far more intricate sprayed edges than you will have seen before. These will be editions that I will put out for a limited time only, and then, you know, probably will never release them again. But enough on that, because I kind of want to keep what my limited editions are about for the next year, because it's like the next phase of my business, and I'm really excited about it. It's been a long time of me working on this and working through these ideas. So I'm very excited. Anyway, that is enough wittering from me. The rest of this video is going to be me painting and doing some stuff and some packaging. But if I don't see you until next week, I hope you guys have positive and productive weeks.
Oh, that's huge.